Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, I'm going to explain about the scanner objects nextLine method. A lot of time we use scanner object for reading the user input from the console, and we face challenges when we use nextLine method. Let us understand what is that challenge, what is that problem, and then we'll try to resolve that problem with some workaround. So here I'm going to explain that with a small code. So let me write that code first of all. I'm going to create this scanner object here, and that is equal to new scanner, and I'm going to get the input from the console, so system.in, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask user to enter the name. Enter name, string name is equal to se dot next. Okay, I'm going to use next, then system or println, enter age, then here I'm going to put the age in integer variable age se dot next int, and I'm going to print these details. System dot out dot println name is plus name and age is or age colon plus age, right? And if I run this code, let me also close the scanner in the end. That's a good practice in Java. Always close the scanner object. And here you see it is asking us to enter the name Sachin and age is 23. It works fine. So Sachin and age is 23, working fine. But if I run it one more time and I want to enter Sachin Tendulkar and see input mismatch exception, the reason behind this is this next method accepts only the data till the space is encountered. So here you can see that we are putting space after Sachin. So next will take the input only till the space, and this Tendulkar is being captured in the next int method, and we are trying to assign it to integer variable. That's where you see input mismatch exception, right? So in case you want to read names or strings with full with spaces as well, what you can do, we can use a nextLine method. So I'll put nextLine from the scanner object. I'll change that next to nextLine, and I'll try running this code again. Enter name Sachin Tendulkar and age is 34. It is working fine. This is fine, but the problem will occur if we change this sequence. So if I change the sequence, so if I put this next int before next line, so here's my code now, right? And if I run it, so age I'm putting as 23, and see, the problem you see is it is not asking us to enter the name, and it has just printed the output with no value for the name. So let us understand what is this problem first of all, and then we'll come back and try to resolve that issue. So let me explain that to you. Okay, so what is happening here now? See, when you create a scanner object and you connect that with your console, you get a buffer here. Okay, so whatever data that you enter from your keyboard goes and sit into this buffer. So this is your keyboard, and whenever you type something, it goes and sits into this buffer. So what is happening now? Let me go back to my code. So we are asking user to enter the age, and then what you are doing is you are entering 23. So that 23 will go and sit in this first place. So here is the value 23. Okay, but what you're doing after that is very important. What you're doing after 23, after typing 23, you're putting a new line character, you're putting the enter. So what is happening now? That enter will go and sit into this next space. So here you have a new line character, right? Let me write a new line. So that new line is now getting saved in this place. Okay, and what we are doing next is you are typing that next thing, that is Sachin space Tendulkar. So again, let me just put this here. So you have Sachin here, and then you have and you're putting right. So this is how your data is being saved in that buffer. And now what you are doing is you are writing these methods sc.nextInt, right? So what sc.nextInt will do is we'll go and pull out this data. We'll read this 23. It doesn't consume this new line character. Not just nextInt, all the methods like nextport, nextable, nextshot, even next also, they will not consume this new line character. Only method which consumes a new line character is a nextLine method. So when I say nextInt, that value goes into that age variable here, and then now what nextLine method does is it will look for a new line character. So whenever you see you also have a new line character after this Sachin Tendulkar. So let me put a new line here. Right? So next line will always look for that new line character. Wherever it is found, up to that new line, it will read the data. In this case, what is happening? You have encountered that new line character immediately after 23, so it thinks that this is my data. That is my data. So new line is getting the data up to new line. That's it. So 23 is already pulled out. Now you have new line character, and that data has been read. That is the reason it is not asking you for the new or next input. So 23 and then a new line. So that new line is read in this next line, and then it is not asking you to enter the data. Right, but now I want this to work, right? I want my console or my program to ask me for the full name. Then what is a workaround that we have is we have to just get this next line out of it. So just pull this new line out of this buffer. And how will you do that? By calling a nextLine method. So what I'll do, I will simply call sc.nextLine. Right? sc.nextLine. So I'm putting that new line from here, and now it will wait for this input, and it will wait till another new line is entered. So if I run it now, enter age, so 23, and I'm hitting that new line. Now that new line is getting removed by this new line method here, and then Sachin space Tendulkar is being now saved in that this next line. Right? So another way you can do it is, instead of writing it like this, you just write here like this, sc.nextLine plus you are concatenating that. So it is like that, enter or that new line plus it will ask for the new input. It will still for 23 and Sachin, enter, does work. Right? So you need to be very careful while using the new line. You need to understand the basics, how the data is being consumed in the scanner object. I hope this video will help you in your uh, programs. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.